and he's fouled. And that was Ruck with the foul. Anderson now up top to Malik, to Hauser, the younger Hauser. Back to Sam, to Malik. Trevor Anderson. Looking for Ruzek inside. Hauser comes up with it. Back to Ruzek, and that was out of bounds, but to Spash. Good idea there by Joey Hauser. And Joey Hauser comes up with the ball again, and that one is good. Nice soft touch there by Joey Hauser. Score is now 4-5. Fond du Lac leading. 4 minutes and 24 seconds to go in the first quarter. Once again, Fond du Lac taking their time, looking inside. Nothing doing there with Sam Hauser on defense. So they kick it back out and start all over again. There's a foul on Trevor Anderson, one of those kind of hand check fouls that a lot of high school teams have run into early this season. Cardinals set it up. And a nice drive there. I believe that was Lutine again. Lutine, excuse me. Lutine. Corrected by the public address announcer here. Sam Hauser now with the ball. Looking in as Spash is down 7-4. Something they haven't been much of this season is playing from behind. Anderson inside to Ruzek. Oh, and that one doesn't fall for Ruzek. That was a nice setup there by Trevor Anderson, but unable to get it to fall. And on the other end, that's kind of a wild-looking shot by Lutine. Now Hauser driving in, spin move, and he is fouled. Aggressive move there by the freshman, Joey Hauser, and he'll be at the line for two. Spash down 7-4, 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter, 2014 Sentry Classic. Of course, we're happy to have you here with us on CentralWisconsinSports.net. As Hauser's up and good. And some replacements come in for Spash here in the early going, as Hauser is at the free throw line. And he's up, and that one is good also. 6-7, Fond du Lac leading here. Still 3 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Fond du Lac again just working the ball around. They're looking inside every opportunity. And that's Lutine again, and he is gobbled up there. Somehow manages to save the ball. Stolen by Spash. And here come the Panthers, as Hoffmeister made a pass that was bounced off the Fond du Lac player, and Hauser will inbounds the ball for the Panthers. Anderson now on up top for Spash. And there's an errant pass inside that Trevor Anderson comes up with. And he drives into the lane. And that's a blocking foul. Fifth foul already on Fond du Lac so far here in the first quarter alone. 2:10 to go. Spash behind 7-6. Sam Hauser inbounds. Now Anderson takes it. Fakes a three. Spash works the ball around. Hauser, no good. And rebounded by Fond du Lac. So as impressive as SPASH's offense has been so far this season, they're kind of struggling to connect on some of their jumpers so far. Although you'd have to believe the kind of talent that they've got, that's probably not going to last for very long. Fondy hits a three-pointer, and that is Caleb Goldstein. Caleb Goldstein with a nice-looking shot there from the outside. That's one of the first outside shots that Fond du Lac has even attempted. As Hauser, that's a really high degree of difficulty shot on the baseline there. Joey Hauser with a beautiful shot, and it's 8-10. Fond du Lac leading SPASH. We got about 1 minute and 15 seconds to go here in the first quarter. And I think if you're Fond du Lac, you have to feel pretty good about the start of this game so far. They've really been packing it in defensively and really sticking close to particularly Trevor Anderson, trying to limit his opportunities as number 20, Jake Walgenbach, is fouled on that attempt. Or maybe it was just blocked. Nope, it was foul. Finally gets it into Lutine, who turns it over. And that's one thing you can't do against the SPASH team is start turning the ball over, as Hauser makes a move inside. Stops and pops, no good. Joey Hauser unable to come up with the rebound. But that's going to stay with SPASH here. 42 seconds to go in the first quarter. Ball comes into Joey Hauser to Trevor Anderson, who kicks it out to Hoffmeister. That's a three, and that's no good. So again, SPASH kind of struggling from the field so far and early in this contest. And Fond du Lac doing a nice job of rebounding, kind of cleaning up after those shots that SPASH has missed. So let's see what they can do with 20 seconds left to go here. I would assume they're holding it for just the last shot. 12 seconds to go. 8 seconds. 6. They got to make a move here quick. And the shot's up by Goldstein, and that's no good. And that's where the first quarter will end, with SPASH scoring 8 points to Fond du Lac's 10 here again at the Sentry Classic, 2014 Sentry Classic at the Quant Field House at UW-Stevens Point. So SPASH kind of struggling from the field, as we mentioned early on in this one. You got to feel like that's probably not going to last forever. But kind of in an unfamiliar position here, being down early in a game. That's one of SPASH's strengths so far this season, is that they've really put pressure on early for the teams that they've played, and gotten some teams into some really, really deep holes early on, and then just kind of ran away with some contests. So, you know, give the Cardinals a lot of credit here for hanging tough and playing a really kind of a ball control style of offense, where they're just being very patient on offense and looking for good shots. And defensively, they're rebounding the ball really well. And that's a key so far. So Fondy will inbound the ball. And that's a steal. And the shot's up, and no good again for SPASH. Really struggling from the floor. And Hauser now for three, and that one's no good. Rebounded by SPASH. Back to Hauser, and that's again no good. SPASH can't buy a bucket right now. Good aggressive defense there, but unable to come away with any points, as the Cardinals reset on offense, and that is a foul, aggressive foul by Ted Kearney. And Kearney came up with a steal on that last possession, so maybe looking for a defensive spark here from Kearney. As Fond du Lac looks to inbound once again. And once again, I think they're probably going to just take as much time as they need to find a good shot here, rather than trying to rush anything, although SPASH's defense is kind of forcing the issue right now. They get the ball down low, and that's a pass back into Lutine, and he is blocked. And Anderson is out in front of the pack, and he is fouled, and there's no shot. So they're saying that that was a foul on the floor. Good aggressive move there by Anderson, and that's what he does. He's so strong going to the hoop. So SPASH to inbounds now, 7:02 to go in the second quarter. Fond du Lac leading 10-8 as Joey Hauser yields to his brother Sam Hauser. Anderson now on the wing, and he shoots a three, and that one's no good. And once again, Fond du Lac with the rebound. So SPASH struggling from the floor as Fond du Lac works it around the outside. And they get the outside shot this time, and that one is in and out. Hauser comes down with the rebound ahead to Anderson, and he's up, and that one's good. So Trevor Anderson there with another strong move to the hoop, and he gets fouled. So a chance for a three-point play here with the game tied 10-10, 6:26 to go here in the first quarter. Maybe that's the spark that SPASH needs on offense. And what better guy to give it to you than Trevor Anderson, as he can't convert the free throw, but there's Sam Hauser, and finally he gets one to go. Nice follow there by Sam Hauser, and now SPASH leads 12-10, 6:15 to go here in the first quarter against the Fond du Lac Cardinals. That one is kicked out of bounds, I think off the foot of, looked like Sam Hauser. Inbounds comes in, and there's a quick shot, and that one is good. A deep three-point shot by Sam Fredrickson. That was impressive. That was from downtown. As Hauser drives in, hangs, and gets the basket. Sam Hauser, my goodness. He got in the air, and it felt like he was never going to come down. And now they start to ratchet up the pressure on Fond du Lac's guards, and they're forced to take a timeout. So a timeout here with 5 minutes and 34 seconds to go in the second quarter. SPASH leading the Fond du Lac Cardinals 14-13. Of course, we want to thank you for joining us here on CentralWisconsinSports.net. We also want to mention our sponsor, Nakusa Port Edwards State Bank, who has been a supporter of live streaming right here on Central Wisconsin Sports for, this is their second year sponsoring these live stream broadcasts. And of course, these streams you can see live. If you're watching right now, they're also recorded. And on the live streaming tab at CentralWisconsinSports.net, should you want to go back and watch the recording of any of the live stream broadcasts that we have on the site. So we've covered some Assumption basketball, boys and girls. We've got some SPASH games. We've got a Rapids game coming up in February, so be sure to stay tuned for more live streaming action right here on CentralWisconsinSports.net. All right, the Cardinals bring it back in. SPASH showing some spark defensively, forcing that last timeout call by the Cardinals. And there's a double team right there, and that's an unfortunate pass by Lutine that went off of the basket. SPASH recovers and trying to get the ball to Trevor Anderson. Kicks it back out. Back to Anderson, nice back cut, and that one is a strong move inside, but he can't get it to go. Ruzek fighting for the rebound, and he's going to foul number 14. And that's Fredrickson. So fourth foul for SPASH. And just kind of not clicking yet so far on offense for the Panthers. Although, as I've mentioned before, it probably won't take them much to, just a couple of baskets to get going. But give Fond du Lac credit, their defense has been very good and they've rebounded the ball well so far. And they've hit shots. So Fond du Lac setting up, that's Lutine. And there's a strong move inside. And that one's going to go, and that's Fredrickson again. So Fredrickson, kind of a long and lean looking kid, showing some nice moves there with a spin move and a jumper. That one is turned over, trying to get it down to Sam Hauser, and Fond du Lac, instead of racing ahead, brings it back out, and they set up their offense once again, and that's been their MO so far, and I would expect we're going to see a lot of that for the remainder of the game, instead of trying to get into a track meet with the Panthers. Lutine up top, working the ball around, looking it in, and that's number 23, misses the shot. Marcus Rook. Joey Hauser checks back in as Fond du Lac inbounds the ball. There's a nice drive, and that's a blocking foul before he got there. Caleb Goldstein with a nice move there, picking up the foul. 3:53 to go here in the second quarter. SPASH behind Fond du Lac for the moment, 14-15, as Goldstein drives in once again. Nice move there, but can't finish. Just didn't have enough strength on that kind of reverse layup there, and Trevor Anderson is fouled. Oh boy. Now they're saying that that was an offensive foul. So Trevor Anderson picks up a foul. And Malik checks back in here for SPASH. I believe that's Anderson's second foul so far. Fond du Lac facing some pressure from the Panthers, and there's a steal off to Trevor Anderson, who is inside the three-point line. Or was he? No, they're saying it was a three-pointer. So Anderson gets a little bit of revenge after picking up that offensive foul by nailing a three-pointer to give SPASH a 17-15 lead with 3 minutes and 12 seconds to go here in the first half. And there's another steal by Anderson. And he's up, and that one's good. So 5 straight points by Trevor Anderson to give SPASH a 19-15 lead. And Fond du Lac wisely calls a timeout. Try to regroup here after their nice, actually very nice start to this game. They don't want this to get too far out of hand. SPASH's last 2 baskets coming off of really good, strong defensive play and doubling down on the Fond du Lac guards. So nice little run here by SPASH to take a 4-point lead. Again, about 3 minutes left to go here in the first half. Once again, we want to thank you for watching here on CentralWisconsinSports.net. And we want to mention our sponsor one more time, which is Nakusa Port Edwards State Bank. Now in their second year of sponsoring live streaming broadcasts right here on CentralWisconsinSports.net. As I mentioned, we are, we are in the rafters, literally in the rafters here at Quant Fieldhouse. So angles aren't always the best, but when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. So 3 minutes to go here, second quarter. Fond du Lac will inbounds after 2 quick scores by Trevor Anderson to put the Panthers up by 4 points. And the ball comes in, and we're seeing some pressure now here from SPASH. And there's a foul. 7th team foul for SPASH. So we're in a bonus situation here now. Caleb Goldstein will be shooting the bonus opportunity, misses the front end, and Trevor Anderson is now leading the charge once again for SPASH. Get the ball to Sam Hauser, who drives in and shoots that one up and can't get it to fall. Good shot by Hauser there, just couldn't get it to find the bottom of the net. There's another three-pointer by number 14, Fredrickson, and man, that kid can shoot. Another nice looking shot there. The lead is now 1 for SPASH with 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go here in the second quarter as Anderson breaks free and scores. 21-18 now, SPASH leading. And again, Fond du Lac being very deliberate, bringing the ball up against this SPASH defense. There's a nice running shot, can't go, and Joey Hauser comes away with the rebound ahead to Trevor Anderson. Anderson with the cross-court pass. That one is no good by number 4, Jameson Krishak. And Fond du Lac is taking a moment to reset their offense here as Lutine drives in, kicks it off. And there's a shot by Goldstein. Nice running shot there by Goldstein to pull the Cardinals within 1 point here. SPASH is leading 21-20. We're at 1 minute and 7 seconds to go in the second quarter. Anderson looking to drive, goes in the lane, kicks it back out. Joey Hauser from deep, and that one is good. 3-point basket by Joey Hauser to give SPASH a 24-20 lead. Under a minute to go now. Goldstein brings the ball up, pushes it forward, kicks it off again. Fredrickson, holy smokes, this kid is on fire. Sam Fredrickson, I think that's his 3rd three-pointer. Running the camera here and trying to look at names and take notes all at the same time. So nice shooting performance so far by Fredrickson. And it looks like Anderson and Hauser are going to hold off here for the last shot with about 25 seconds to go here in the first half. 24-23, SPASH leading as Anderson takes the ball. 15 seconds to go. 10 seconds. Anderson pulls up. Oh, nice shot right in the face of Jake Walgenbach. And there's a last second shot that is no good. And SPASH will go into halftime with a 27-23 lead over the Fond du Lac Cardinals. Nice performance here so far by the Cardinals to stay within 4 points at halftime. There's not many teams that can say that much after playing SPASH so far this season. So we'll cut away for a minute here and try to readjust our camera. So stay tuned, and we will have the second half coming up here shortly. All right, we are almost set for second half action here as the SPASH Panthers are leading Fond du Lac 27-23 heading to the third quarter. And I think if you are a Fond du Lac fan, you got to feel really good about the way that you played so far. Came up with a couple of big shots. Sam Fredrickson with a couple of three-point baskets. Caleb Goldstein with a couple of nice drives and free throws as well. So Fond du Lac only down 4 points here as we enter the third quarter. And the ball will belong to SPASH as they are kind of on the far end of our setup here. So Sam Hauser to inbounds, and he will get it into Trevor Anderson. Anderson with a nice first half, including a 5-point flurry that kind of gave SPASH the lead, and Anderson takes the first possession and comes away with a 3-point shot. That was a set play for Trevor Anderson there as SPASH takes a 30-23 lead. And that's at least 2 3-pointers now for Trevor Anderson in the game. Like I said, I'm running the camera and looking at notes, game notes, and trying to take notes. So, there's Anderson with the steal, and he charges ahead. Passes it off to Sam Hauser, who is up and underneath, can't get it to go, and there's a fight for the rebound, and it's going to be a jump ball. Good strong play there by Andrew Ruzek of SPASH to corral that ball and force the jump ball, but it's going to belong to Fond du Lac. So SPASH is going to set up here in a little bit of a press and make Fond du Lac really work to get the ball across half court. There's a double team. Ball's back in, and they break the half court line. Driving shot there, and a nice one. That's number 20, Wagenbach. And Anderson now on the far side. A little shake and bake, kicks it back out to Ruzek. And the ball is stolen. Ahead and in. So Fond du Lac with 4 quick points here. That was Lutine with the bucket. And good defense leads to a quick offensive score for Fond du Lac. As SPASH now gets into their offensive set, and there's Joey Hauser, and he is in, and they're saying that that shot is going to count. So Joey Hauser with a nice driving basket there, and he's got a chance for a 3-point play. So SPASH is up 32-27 here. Both teams picking it up pretty quickly after a kind of ragged start to this game where neither team was scoring very quickly. All of a sudden there's been a flurry here early in the third quarter as Hauser hits the free throw. And again, SPASH comes out in a press, looking to double team right away. Fond du Lac handles it. And Fond du Lac has been very patient on offense to this point, although they're taking some quick shots here in the third quarter as Hauser comes up with the rebound, hands it off to Trevor Anderson, and Anderson looks to set up SPASH's offense, driving in, loses the handle on it, regains it. To Sam Hauser, to Joey Hauser. Looking back to Sam Hauser. Trevor Anderson with a tiny little bit of daylight, and he nails that shot. It was a 3-pointer, and he's fouled on the play. My goodness, Trevor Anderson. Quite a shot there. And the score is now 36-27. 6 minutes and 2 seconds to go here in the third quarter. And if you're a Fond du Lac fan right now, this is not what you want to have happen, is to get Trevor Anderson going early in the third quarter. So what had been a relatively small lead for SPASH has all of a sudden ballooned into a 9-point advantage. With 5 minutes and 50 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Fond du Lac works it around. There's a drive and a shot, and that is a shooting foul. Fouls on Journell. And Wagenbach is at the line, and his first attempt is no good. Ted Kearney in for SPASH now. And that free throw is also no good, rebounded by Sam Hauser. And Sam Hauser will bring it up himself. And this is, I would say, an important defensive stretch here for Fond du Lac as once again, Trevor Anderson, that's a three-point shot, and it's 39-27, and Fond du Lac can't allow much more of that to happen, or it's going to get out of hand here really, really quick. And there's a steal by Trevor Anderson, and he's off to the races, and another one, and I would expect a timeout here by Fond du Lac, and they get one as SPASH opens up a 41-27 lead. 5 minutes and 4 seconds to go here in the third quarter. And Fond du Lac trying to figure out a way to minimize the effectiveness of Trevor Anderson, who has shot the lights out of it so far here in the second half. And, you know, it's interesting because Fond du Lac was very deliberate on offense in their all the first half and didn't take any quick shots, and it seems like they came out here a little bit quick on the trigger in the third quarter. And as I mentioned before, the last thing you want to do is get into a track meet with these Panthers because they are just so good and so quick. And that's a real strength of theirs. The press is also bothered, SPASH's press has also bothered Fond du Lac here a little bit in the third quarter. So we've got 5 minutes to go. SPASH opens up a 41-27 lead right here on CentralWisconsinSports.net. We want to mention our sponsor one more time. It's the Coup Support Edwards State Bank, supporting live streaming here on CentralWisconsinSports.net for the second season. So Fond du Lac regroups, and they will inbound the ball as SPASH sets up their press. And let's see if they can, the Cardinals can get through this, and they do. And it sort of invites those quick shots by Fond du Lac, which is something that, again, they didn't do much of in that first half. Ball comes in, and that's Fredrickson, and that one is no good. Rebound by Hauser, hands off to Trevor Anderson, quickly ahead to Joey Hauser, but stolen by Fredrickson. And now Fond du Lac comes back. It's inside to Lutine, and that one is no good, and Hauser again with the rebound. Sam Hauser doing a nice job on the boards tonight, and he gets that one off, which no good. Good pass there by Sam Hauser, and good idea, but unable to finish. As Fond du Lac sets up. And now they're working the ball around a little bit, looking inside. Nothing doing there. Kick it back around. And this is more of the ball control style of offense that we saw, although that didn't work out so well for them as it's stolen. Now ahead to Trevor Anderson. He pops it ahead to Sam Hauser. That's three. And SPASH opens up a 44-27 lead now as Sam Hauser hits the three-point shot. So the balls weren't falling in for SPASH so well in the first half, but they certainly are here in the third quarter. Ball's into Lutine, and he's fouled down low. Only the second SPASH foul so far in this half. Ball comes in, and that's an errant pass that's stolen. Trevor Anderson takes it. Now SPASH taking their time on offense. Joey Hauser inside, tough shot, no good. Rebounded by Hauser twice, tipped up. Can't get it to go, but he's fouled. Good work by Sam Hauser on the inside there, following his own shots. And he will go to the line to shoot two. 3 minutes and 10 seconds left to go here in the third quarter, SPASH leading 44-27. So Hauser's at the line. Takes a couple bounces. He's up and up, good. And Hauser with second row. And that one is good. 46 to 27 now. SPASH leading, and put the pressure on. That's Goldstein. Up to Lutein. Now the Cardinals reset. Looking for a score here. And that one is no good. And Sam Hauser and Joey Hauser. Both kind of come down with that rebound. Looked around to Joey Hauser. That one is 3-point, but no good. Rebounded by Jernell. And Joey Hauser loses it inside. Recovered by Fond du Lac. Fond du Lac in a bit of a scoring drought here, and needing a basket to keep this one within range. There's a drive and a scoop, but no good. Joey Hauser with the rebound. Ahead to Sam Hauser, missing the 3-point shot there. Joey Hauser working for the rebound, but that's going to... Apparently that went off of Hauser underneath. It didn't look like it, but that was what the call was, so Fond du Lac will inbounds the ball and try to get it through the SPASH press once again. 46 to 27 now, SPASH leading the Cardinals, as that is stolen by Sam Hauser. Ahead to Trevor Anderson. Off-balance shot, but Joey Hauser's there to clean it up. Nice follow-up there by the freshman Joey Hauser. And Fond du Lac seeks to break this press one more time, and they do. And there's a tapped ball by Trevor Anderson, which he can't corral as he dives into the Fond du Lac bench there. Nice quick defensive hands there by Trevor Anderson. SPASH definitely ratcheting up the pressure here in the second half. And Fond du Lac has been stuck on 27 for an awfully long time now, as Lutein is in, and that's a nice shot there, as he is fouled. Lutein, sorry, keep saying his name wrong. Lutein. And he will shoot a free throw for a potential 3-point play here. Finally get off of 27, so it's 48 to 29 now. SPASH leading, and 1 minute and 34 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Lutein is up and good. 18-point lead now for SPASH. As Hauser dials up another 3-pointer. Nice shot there by Sam Hauser. And SPASH has been very effective from beyond the arc so far tonight, and particularly here in the third quarter. Lead is now 51 to 30, and this is a little bit more familiar probably for SPASH fans than what they saw in the first half. Walgan Fang is no good. There's Fredrickson, and he is up, but no good. Nice strong move there, and he's going to go to the line to shoot two. 52.1 seconds to go here in the third quarter. And first attempt is no good. Fond du Lac still trying to get the lid off of the basket here in the third quarter. And he's up again, and that one also is no good. Too strong and out of bounds off of SPASH. So Fond du Lac's going to get another chance at it here. 50.5 seconds to go in the third quarter. Get the ball in, and there's a kind of a wild shot, and Lutein is, there's a Tyne. Gets bailed out there as he's fouled. His second personal, team fifth at the line for Fond du Lac, number 32. And Lutein, and he's up and good with the first one. 47.5 seconds to go here in the third quarter. SPASH with 5 team fouls in the half, and Fond du Lac with 3. Free throw is up and good. 51-32 now, SPASH leading. And Fond du Lac is showing a little bit of pressure here. Perhaps wanting to gain a little bit of momentum before we go into the fourth quarter. However, Joey Hauser, the recipient of a nice pass there, is fouled underneath 37.1 seconds, and he'll be shooting 2. So Hauser up and good with his first attempt. 52-32 now, SPASH leading.
And for SPASH, number 20, Evan Mallett, and number 35, Andrew Ruzak.
Hauser's second attempt is good. And Fond du Lac has 37 seconds to work with here before the fourth quarter. And that is a steal. Up and ahead and a basket. Ted Kearney with the basket there. He's played good defense all night long. 12 seconds left to go here. Fond du Lac looking for the last shot. Goldstein drives in and unable to get it to go. And there is a jump ball with a couple of SPASH players underneath fighting for possession. So 3 seconds left here, and SPASH is going to inbounds as Trevor Anderson and Sam Hauser check back in for the Panthers. Let's see what they've got up their sleeves here with 3 seconds left to go. A little bit of confusion about who's going to be inbounding the ball. And they get it in, and Sam Hauser is going to have a shot at it. Oh, but no good, as SPASH takes a 55-32 lead into the final quarter here. Right here on CentralWisconsinSports.net. It's live streaming. Of course, we want to mention our sponsor one more time. That is Nakusa Port Edwards State Bank, in their second year of sponsoring live streaming broadcasts here on CentralWisconsinSports.net. Of course, we want to thank you for joining us here tonight. We got one more quarter to go here. SPASH takes a 55-32 lead over Fond du Lac, and that was a pretty dominating performance there in the third quarter by the SPASH Panthers in what was a pretty tight first half. All of a sudden, Trevor Anderson and some three-pointers by Sam Hauser really helped to open up a significant lead here as we head into the final frame. Nice crowd here tonight at the Quant Fieldhouse from the up here in the rafters as they announce the 50-50 winners. And once again, I do not win. Seems to be a common theme. So Fond du Lac will inbounds the ball here to begin the fourth quarter with SPASH leading 55-32. And Fond du Lac almost feels like they were baited into taking some really quick shots there in the third quarter, and that didn't work out so well for them after ball control kind of offense. As Sam Hauser gets a steal, he goes up and he's fouled and he makes the shot. Nice job by Sam Hauser to finish that play. And he'll go to the line for a potential three-point play. Hauser, of course, a very good free throw shooter. 15 foul for Fond du Lac as Hauser's up, and that one's good. 58-32 now, SPASH, as the Panthers continue to put a little bit of pressure on the guards of Fond du Lac bringing it up. Three-point shot is no good. And the rebound is batted to Andrew Ruzek, who gets it to Trevor Anderson. And Anderson is off to the wing, and there's Sam Hauser back to Trevor Anderson. SPASH working the ball around, looking for Ruzek inside. Decided to bring it back out. Anderson to Hauser inside the three-point line. That one's no good. Ruzek with the rebound. Thinks about the shot, kicks it back out, and that one is good. Jamison Krishak, nice shot there. And I'm not sure, excuse me, what the officials are discussing at the moment. We know the shot was good. There's 7 minutes to go here in the game. 60-32. SPASH has opened this thing wide open here in the second half. Apparently there was a push after the shot was good. So the sixth foul for SPASH, and I guess they're calling Ruzek with that one, as Fond du Lac gets ready to inbounds. And Fond du Lac just not able to get much going here in the second half. There's a hand check possibly. That was Krishak. So Goldstein will be at the line here, and they will be in the bonus for the remainder of the game. There's 6 minutes and 51 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Goldstein is up with the first one, and that one is no good. Rebound Hauser. And the Panthers bring it up. Trevor Anderson on top. Hands it off to Hauser. It's Krishak. Inside to Ruzek. Ruzek is up and no good. And the rebound goes to Fredrickson as Fond du Lac brings it back up. 6 minutes and 26 seconds to go here in the final quarter. 2014 Sentry Classic right here at UW Stevens Point's Quant Fieldhouse. Fredrickson. Good defense by Malik there to stop that drive. Lutine in, and nice shot there off the backboard. So Lutine with a nice basket there to give Fond du Lac their 34th point of the game. Malik is in the corner there. Kicks it into Ruzek, who drops it off to Trevor Anderson. 5 minutes and 43 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. SPASH with all the time in the world as Hauser spins and is fouled. And he'll be going to the line to shoot two. Sam Hauser with the drive there. And we've got a timeout here quickly. So we've got 5 minutes and 36 seconds left to go in this game. SPASH leading 60-34.
In for SPASH, number 11, Jay Cosmonster, number 13, Matthew Jurnell, and number 24, Joey Hauser. In for Fond du Lac, number 33, Corey Paulson.
So out of the timeout, Sam Hauser will be shooting.
The line for SPASH,
shooting two. Crowd gives him some words of encouragement. And Hauser is up, and first one is good. 61-34 now, SPASH leading. And the second one is also good. Hauser, I don't believe he's missed a free throw tonight. So Fond du Lac resets. Working the ball around the outside. There's a drive and no good. Sam Hauser with another rebound. And he kicks it ahead to Joey Hauser. And that is a nice looking play. And the lead is 30 points now for SPASH with inside of 5 minutes to go here. Ooh, ouch. Fredrickson takes a spill there. Just kind of lost his feet underneath him. No foul on that play. Just kind of a unfortunate situation. So SPASH will inbounds now. And they're going to see a little bit of pressure here by Fond du Lac. Get it ahead to Trevor Anderson. And Anderson kicks it back out. And that is a three-pointer. Hoffmeister with the three-pointer there after Trevor Anderson found him. 67-34 with 4 minutes and 27 seconds left to go. Fond du Lac trying to get it inside, but kicked out of bounds. And we've got some SPASH substitutions coming in now as Trevor Anderson and Sam Hauser are finished, I would assume, for the night. So some of the other SPASH players getting a opportunity here with a healthy lead. And there's a foul. And that will put Marcus Rook on the line. Ruck. Up and good with his first one. And a second attempt is also good. You'll just have to take my word for it. As SPASH works the ball up now, and a little bit of a scrum there. SPASH comes away with it. Good pressure defense here by the Cardinals against some of the SPASH bench players. Oh, nice play there as Joey Hauser finishes off of, I believe that was Journell with the entry pass. Nice job and a good finish there by Joey Hauser, and there's a foul. 3 minutes and 54 seconds to go. SPASH leading 69-36 over Fond du Lac. Schrank with the foul. Paulson, I believe, is at the line. Can't get it to go, and SPASH rebounds. And they will take it back up. Looked like it could have been an over and back there as we get a steal by Fond du Lac. And crafty defensive play there. I believe that was Hoffmeister who poked it away before they had a chance to finish that play. And Fond du Lac's going to make some substitutions here also with 3 minutes and 38 seconds left to go. And there's a timeout for the Cardinals. So we got 3 minutes and 38 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. SPASH leading 69-36 over the Fond du Lac Cardinals. 2014 Sentry Classic right here at UW Stevens Point Quant Fieldhouse. Glad you could join us on tonight's broadcast. And once again, SPASH just has too much offense for yet another opponent to handle. So some of the fans starting to head for the exits here with the game well in hand by SPASH. There's Goldstein with a three. Nice shot there. Goldstein. SPASH working the ball around now. And there's a drive. Oh, they're going to call a travel. So there's a turnover for SPASH, and that was number 5, Jake Erler. Good drive into the lane, but took one too many steps. as Fond du Lac will bring the ball up now. 3 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in this one. SPASH with a 30-point lead at 69-39, and there's a shot, and that one's going to count. And that's Goldstein with the nice shot there, and he's going to have an opportunity for a three-point play here. Hoffmeister with the foul. Goldstein up and good. 69-42 now. 3 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. SPASH working the ball around. There's a drive, and that's going to count. Nice aggressive move there by TJ Schrank. Nice strong move on the baseline, finishes and picks up the foul. 2 minutes and 47 seconds left. SPASH is leading 71 now, 42. Schrank is up and no good on the free throw attempt. Fond du Lac comes away with it, pushing it ahead, and there's a steal by Hoffmeister. Ahead now, and that's a near steal by Fond du Lac. And why not just follow that up with a three-point shot by Jameson Kreshak? Kind of a ragged possession there, but ended well for SPASH with another three-point shot going down. 2 minutes and 22 seconds left to go here, and that one is good. As SPASH giving some bench players an opportunity. There's another three-pointer. This time it's no good. And SPASH comes away with the rebound. Working it around the perimeter. Nothing doing inside. Kick it back out. There's another three-point shot. Excuse me, that one's also no good. Now Fond du Lac pushes it forward. We're in the within 2 minutes to go here. This game of the 2014 Sentry Classic, as there's another almost steal Fond du Lac is able to come up with. And there's another steal by SPASH. And they'll hold it up. And now there's a timeout by the Panthers, which will give another opportunity for some more players to get some playing time here with 1 minute and 8 seconds left. SPASH is up 74-44. So the outcome of this one has pretty much been decided and was more or less decided in the third quarter. SPASH came out red hot and really took it to the Cardinals after a very competitive first half, where SPASH kind of struggled offensively and couldn't make many shots, but they sure came out in the third quarter and put the screws to the Cardinals. 1 minute to go here in the final game of the Sentry Classic. That's Malik, and that one's no good. SPASH looking for a good shot here. 42 seconds left to go. Erler kicks it out, and the shot's no good. Erler with the rebound. And that is good. And that's TJ Schrank. Schrank having a nice little fourth quarter here. 24 seconds left to go. Fond du Lac brings it up for what might be the final offensive possession tonight. It's Goldstein, shoots and can't hit. And that one goes off of Fond du Lac. 14.1 seconds. Will go to SPASH. So time winding down here. Fond du Lac showing a little bit of pressure. SPASH inbounds the ball. Fond du Lac staying with some pressure. 7 seconds to go as they get it across the timeline. Here goes Fond du Lac once again. And there's a layup that's missed at the buzzer. And that's going to do it. So SPASH comes away with a 76-44 win over the Fond du Lac Cardinals here in the last game of the 2014 Sentry Classic. SPASH improves now to 8-0 on the season, still ranked number 1 by the coaches poll at wissports.net. We want to thank you once again for joining us here at centralwisconsinsports.net. Stay tuned for more live streaming broadcasts that will be coming up throughout this season. I'm Brian College. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.